that, I would yield 3 minutes to the gentlewoman from Kansas.
The gentlelady from Kansas is recognized for 3 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Chair, and I thank the gentleman from Michigan for yielding. When I ran for Congress, I made a pledge to the people of Kansas that I would not vote to raise their taxes. Today, I will honor that pledge and vote for the tax bill before us, because a no vote on this measure is a vote to raise taxes on every American taxpayer, every working parent, every small business person, every retiree, everyone. While the economy struggles to get back on its feet and unemployment remains at nearly 10%, allowing liberals to achieve their goal of raising taxes on American families and small businesses by nearly $4 trillion is extremely bad economics. There are several aspects of this provision that I'm adamantly against, including the massive deficit spending required for the unemployment benefits for 13 months that are not paid for, and the onerous 35% death tax, which will create hardship for many family farms across the entire Midwest. But failure to pass this legislation will be the equivalent of reaching into the bank account of every middle-class family and pulling out an additional $5,000 next year. The families I represent in Kansas have had to tighten their belts and can't figure out why Washington continues to raid their bank accounts and refuses to tighten the belt of the federal government. It is truly sad that we have reached this point. The current majority could have addressed this issue at any time over the last 2 years, but they were very busy throwing money at solutions in need of problems, that they didn't take time to build a budget, appropriate money, or address the issue of taxes, and now our backs are against the wall. While this is far from the ideal permanent extension we desire, a 2-year extension of all the current tax rates provided in this bill gives business some short-term certainty so they can go out and invest and hire new workers to grow the economy, and provides Congress with a window to truly reform the tax code correctly without a mad scramble next year to undo the damage. When we reconvene in January, it is imperative that the next Congress, led by a new majority, reform our tax code, end the death tax, rein in spending, and balance our budget. Placing punitive and oppressive taxes on hardworking Americans until Washington can agree on how best to accomplish all that is not the right way to go about this. Kansans expect more of their representatives in Washington. I urge my colleagues to cast a vote against tax increases and vote in favor of this bill. I yield back.
The gentlelady yields back.